Good morning, students. Last class we completed Let's March page number 78. Now see page number 78, last para. I gave the biggest credit of this honor to my movements Kalukumar, Dhumdas and others Kishore from India. Okay, biggest credit means contribute. Okay, they contributed a lot. And Iqbal Masih from Pakistan, who made the supreme sacrifice for protecting the freedom and dignity. Okay, dignity means self-respect, and supreme sacrifice means have made the ultimate sacrifice. Okay, have sacrificed their lives. Okay, now see page number 79. Page number 79. Okay. The freedom and dignity of children. I humbly accept this award on behalf of all such martyrs. Martyrs means one who sacrificed their life. Okay, one who sacrificed their life. Okay, next, my fellow activists across the world and my countrymen. Okay, here countrymen, what? Compound word. Okay, your workbook page number 101, there given one question. Pick out two compound words from the passage, countryman and motherland. Okay, and one more question given. Pick out the verb form from the passage. Okay, dignity means dignify, slavery means enslave, enslave. Okay, now see next para. Here, my journey from the great land, Buddha, Guru Nanak and Mahatma Gandhi, India to Norway is a connect between the two centers of global peace and brotherhood, ancient and modern. See, my journey from the great land of Lord Buddha, Guru Nanak and Mahatma Gandhi. See, he mentioned, okay, great land who lived here. Okay, Lord Buddha, Guru Nanak and Mahatma Gandhi. Here Kailash Satyarthi mentioned three names, Lord Buddha, Guru Nanak and Mahatma Gandhi. India to Norway is a connect between the two centers of global peace and brotherhood. Brotherhood means fraternity, ancient and modern, earlier and nowadays. Okay, ancient time and modern time. Okay, see next para. Friends, the Nobel Committee has generously invited me to present a lecture. Respectfully, I am unable to do that because I am representing here the sound of silence, the cry of innocence and the face of invisibility. I represent millions of those children who are left behind, and that's why I have kept an empty chair here as a reminder. Okay, see, sound of silence means unheard. Okay, unheard voices. Okay, that means sound of silence. And face of invisibility, that means unnoticed suffering of the poor and innocent. Okay, invisibility means inability to be seen. Okay, inability to be seen, that means. Okay, now see, he said the Nobel Committee has generously means in a way that shows a readiness to give more of something, that means generously invited me to present a lecture. They all generously invited me to what? To present a lecture, and respectfully they invited me. I am unable to do that. Why? Because I am thinking about that sound of silence, the cry of innocence and the face of invisibility. I represent millions of those children who are left behind, and that's why I have kept an empty chair here as a reminder. Okay, for reminder whom? That all. Okay, behind, one who left behind. So he kept one empty chair there. Okay, as a reminder. Okay, now see next para. I have come here only to share the voices and dreams of our children, because they are all our children. Now gesture to everyone in the audience. Okay, gesture means a movement of a body part, especially with the head or hand to express an idea. That means gesture. Okay, I have looked into their frightened and exhausted eyes. Frightened, okay, whom child labors, frightened eyes and exhausted eyes, extremely tired, very tired. Okay, I have held their injured bodies and felt their broken spirits. Okay, see, I have held their injured bodies, okay, while rescuing, while saving, while releasing them. Okay, I have held past tense. Okay, their injured bodies. Why? Small children, child labor, okay, their body injured, so that time I held them, okay, and felt their broken spirits. Okay, now see here, one question given, use not only but also. Okay, use not only but also, that question given there. See, okay, which question? I have held their injured bodies and felt their broken spirits. That page number 102 workbook question. Use not only but also. Okay, how you write? I have not only held their injured bodies but also felt their broken spirits. Okay, is that clear? Okay, now see, let's see next para. 20 years ago, in the foothills of the Himalayas, I met a small, skinny child labor. Okay, now 20 years ago, in the foothills means hillside of the Himalayas, I met means here Kailash Satyarthi, meet present tense, met past tense, a small, skinny means thin, skeleton body, okay, thin child laborer. He asked me, is the world so poor that it cannot give me a toy and a book instead of forcing me to take a gun or a tool? Okay, that boy, small boy's question. Is the world so poor that it cannot give me a toy and a book instead of forcing me to take a gun or a tool? Okay, child labor's question. Okay, 20 years ago in the foothill of the Himalayas, he, Kailash Satyarthi, met a small, skinny child labor. That time he asked this question. Okay. Now, see, next one more incident. I met with the Sudan's child soldier. One Sudan child soldier. Again he met. He was kidnapped by an extremist militia. Violent military force. Okay. Extremist means actually one who advocates illegal and violent actions. That means extremist, and militia means a military force that is raised from the civil population to regular army in an emergency. Okay. See, as his first training lesson, that boy, okay, Sudan child soldier, he was kidnapped by an extremist militia. As his first training lesson, he was forced to kill his friends. Okay, they were forced him to kill his own friends and family members. He asked me, what is my fault? He killed his friends as well as his family members. That time, that Sudan's child soldier, he asked me, what is my fault? Okay, now see one more. Friends, all the great religions teach us to care for our children. All great religions, okay, they teach us what? Care for our children. Jesus said, let the children come to me. Do not hinder them. Hinder them means do not stop them, for the kingdom of God belongs to them. Okay, kingdom of God belongs to them, so do not stop them. Let the children come to me. Who said? Here Jesus said. Okay, and the Holy Quran says, kill not your children because of poverty. Okay, Holy Quran says what? Kill not your children because of poverty. Okay, now see One more, next para. Friends, there is no greater violence than to deny the dreams of our children. Deny means delay or refuse. Refuse the dreams of our children. Therefore, I refuse to accept that all the temples and mosques and churches and prayer houses have no place for the dreams of our children. Okay, so that's why Kailash Satyarthi refused to accept that all temples, mosques and churches and prayer houses have no place for the dreams of our children. Is asking question, okay. I refuse to accept that the world is so poor when just 1 week of global military expenditure. See, 1 week of global military expenditure means amount of expenditure, money spent, okay, that military amount of global means all over the world military expenditure can bring, see, that military expenditure can bring all the children to classrooms, okay, each and teach everyone. That means all, it bring all the children to classrooms. Only 1 week's military expenditure, okay. Now see next, I refuse to accept that all the laws and constitutions, police and judges are unable to protect our children. Now again he want to refuse. I refuse to accept that all the laws, constitution, police and judges are unable to protect our children. Okay. Now see again here page number 79. Here one question given. What does Satyarthi refuse to accept? Now see page number 79. Second last para, second line. I refuse. You remove that I and write Kailash Satyarthi refused to accept that all the temples and mosques and churches and prayer houses have no place for the dreams of our children. Again Satyarthi refused to accept that the world is so poor when just 1 week of global military expenditure can bring all the children to classrooms. Again Satyarthi refused to accept that all the laws and constitutions, police and judges are unable to protect our children. Till here that question's answer, okay. Now see again next para. I refuse to accept that the shackles of slavery, shackles means chains of slavery, slavery means bondage, can ever be stronger than the quest for freedom. Okay, here again he asked quest for the freedom. I refuse to accept. Here see here written in capital letter, I refuse to accept. Okay, now see my only aim in life. Now Kailash Satyarthi's only aim in his life is that every child is free to be a child, be like a child. Okay, every child, okay, see, free to grow and develop, free to grow and develop, free to eat, sleep and see daylight. Okay, free to eat, free to sleep and see the daylight, free to laugh and cry, free to play and learn, free to go to school and above all, free to dream. Okay, these all whose aim? Kailash Satyarthi's aim. Okay, now here see page number 80. One question given. What is the only aim in life for Kailash Satyarthi? That second para. Here see my only aim. Here you write Kailash Satyarthi's only aim in life is that every child is free to be a child dash 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 till free to dream. That question's answer. Okay, and see workbook, there also so many questions are there. Okay, in your workbook. Okay, see, pick out the 2 pairs of collocation, broken spirits and injured bodies. That workbook page number 102. Okay, pick out 2 pairs of collocations, that broken spirits and injured bodies. Okay, combination of 2 words, that means collocation. But in collocation we can see space in between, and compound word no space, we can see only I pun sometimes. Okay, and see one more question given here. I have held that already explained. Okay, use not only but also, that your workbook question. We will continue on tomorrow. Thank you.